So the second of the Rwandan teams are about to get underway here at the UAE SWAT Challenge. False start, almost. I thought the whistle had gone as well. They sprint towards the first of the handgun challenges. This is SWAT Team 2 from Rwanda. SWAT Team 1, they finished the course today. They went out earlier on in 4 minutes 11.61, so 4:11 is the target for Team 2. Also penalty free as well, SWAT Team 1. Great aerial shot. You can see the snipers ready in the first of those ranges at the top of your screen. 6 targets in total, 3 each. The first sniper is done. He can pack up, dismantle. Meanwhile, as he makes his way to the base of the tower, the assault team, or the first 2 members of the assault team, are coming down from the top of the tower. That's a The Rwandans are next up. The second of their teams. And they're off. All successfully and efficiently over the zip line. Looking good so far over the wooden wall. Now it's about getting that breaching ram, which lies at the bottom of the high hurdle, getting that over. They're not allowed to throw it over once they get to the top. It must be lowered down. Sniper's in position. He has a magazine of 4 bullets, 4 targets. And there's the first shot away by the Rwandan team. And just to remind you, 4 targets, 4 bullets, which means much more scope for error. Unlike what we saw yesterday, of course, and on day 1. And the organisers of the UAE SWAT Challenge specifically raising the stakes each day. Day 1, relatively simple. Day 2, that little bit harder. Day 3, it's getting tough now. More technical challenge, more physicality. And none more so than this, the handgun shooting zone. They're a little bit further away than they were yesterday. And not only that, 8 targets in total. Yesterday it was 4. Each assault team member had to hit 4 targets with the submachine gun, the SMG, and 4 with his handgun. Today, 8 targets in total, no submachine guns today. It was interesting talking to various team members after yesterday's event. Some of them more comfortable with the handgun, others more comfortable with the submachine gun. And we saw yesterday, didn't we, the sniper, quite a few of them very, very good with the rifle, but when it came to the handgun section, they struggled. Different technique. That looks good, looks slick. Looks coordinated. The sprint towards the zip line. Oh, they haven't gone over the wooden wall. Will that be procedural penalties? Little bit of confusion from the Rwandans. They don't have to go over the high hurdle, that's not part of the challenge, but they do have to go over the wooden wall. Oh, and there's a foot down as well. So that assault team member must go back to the beginning and do it again. He was almost across when he put that foot down. This time it's clean. How much will that have cost them? As we saw a glimpse there of Lieutenant General Abdullah Khalifa Al-Mari, the Commander-in-Chief of Dubai Police. Well, it says 20 degrees centigrade. I'm not so sure from where I'm sitting. And this is how things stand as we make our way through the draw this morning on day 3 this Wednesday. The ladies still leading the way from their male counterparts, the A team. But look at the penalties. Look at the penalties. That's the difference. A very clean, slick round from Dubai Police C team. The South African Task Force in 4th, the NYPD, despite dropping their man just before the finish line, they are in 5th. If they'd made it over, what difference would it have been? And the first of the Kenyan sides to go this morning, the Special Operations Group. They finished in 5th yesterday. And both they and the police team have done pretty well so far. Fist bumps all round. You can't hug the judges, surely that's a time penalty. In sport, are you allowed to touch the referee? I'm not so sure, but anyway, all good fun. And it has to be said that this competition, all 3 days so far, have been undertaken in great spirits. Competitive, yes. Rivalry, yes. But certainly good spirits. The Special Operations Group of Kenya, they are next up this morning. Smiles at the moment. Will they be smiling when they cross the finish line? I have thoroughly enjoyed the emotions on the faces and the difference in emotion between starting and finishing. The Kenyan police the other of the Kenyan teams, are lying fourth in the overall standings of this competition. A tally of 99 points. Now what they're holding in their hands are what's called trolleys. It's a little mechanism you can see there with wheels in it, and that's what they use to go across the zip wire. We've seen one or two team members just have a little issue getting it off the zip wire once they'd gone across. Looks simple enough, that little mechanism, that little tool, but it can be problematic if it's not operated correctly. Whistle goes, and they're runned away. Sniper first.